Rage bait. Rage bait is the act of intentionally provoking anger or outrage out of another individual. Now, rage bait happens on so many different levels, I wouldn't even know where to start. And the thing about rage bait, it will show up in places that you don't even expect. For example, church. Church has something that I like to call holy rage bait. If you have ever been to a black church, you know that they are over-exaggerated when it comes to their praise. You're gonna be going through a service with your legs looking like these, I'm telling you. And sometimes it's because the pastor just be wildin', but I'd say about 95% of the time, it's the choir in the back rage baiting the pastor into more praise. One of my favorite examples when this pastor is telling everybody to sit down only for the band to be like, "You may be seated." And they start slowly ramping up their music, getting the choir in the back geeked. And before you know it, the entire church is dancing in praise. He was watching like, "Is this serious?" And today, we're gonna go through some examples, starting with the Teen Titans from Teen Titans Go. The Teen Titans from Teen Titans Go are quite literally the worst superhero group of all time. The way they all treat each other, I don't even know how y'all are friends. What's so funny about this show is that every single episode is about one of the members getting rage baited up until their boiling point. There's an episode where Blackfire treats Starfire like trash the entire time, and Starfire becomes so pissed off, she becomes Shaquille O'Neal built and drags her sister to the city to get kamikaze. There is examples of this all throughout this series, but who it happens to the most is Robin.
Because to me, it looks like you're behind bars.
Yes, technically. From your angle, it would appear that way.
That's something someone in jail would say.
Ah! Raven, tell her! Tell her! Raven, tell her! Tell her!
There's an episode where they're out there frying Robin so much, just like this.
What is wrong with this being chaperone looking at nigga? Hell wrong with this Imagine Dragons bumping ass nigga? What wrong with this man, man? The nigga fly, kite to work, man.
And the Titans were out there roasting Robin so bad, his personality literally erodes into 5 different people. One of the most popular examples is during the April Fool's episode, where Robin puts tape in the hallway as a harmless prank to the rest of the gang, only for the Titans to come in and be like, "Hey, your parents, they're here to see you." And them knowing Robin never seen his parents since a toddler, he runs in to comfort them, only for the room to be covered in tape and the Titans laughing at his tears. They did all of this knowing that this Robin literally saw his family die in front of his eyes. Like, I don't know, this prank just feels so evil, bruh. This reminds me of that scene from Shrek where they had Rumpelstiltskin in a cage, killed his best friend, laughed at him, and then forced Rumpelstiltskin to dance on his dead homie's body. What type of people are y'all? There is so many other examples where they go out their way just to rage bait Robin. Starfire playing with Robin's emotions only to gut check him. There was an episode where Robin was depressed and lost faith in himself, and the only way to bring him back was to rage bait him back to normal. And it makes all of his crash outs so justified.
Crane kick! Crane kick! Crane kick! Crane kick!
I be feeling so bad for this nigga, but he's not even the worst rage bait to come out of Cartoon Network. Characters like Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny were literally created for the sole purpose of rage bait. Like, if you watch some old Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny was doing them niggas bad.
Now, beat that, Varmin!
Gee, that's tough. But I'll try.
And don't even get me started on Jerry. He was redirecting shotguns back at this nigga. This ain't even rage bait, bro. This is a murder attempt. Speaking of old TV shows, let me put y'all on. Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell is one of the greatest rage baiters ever. Whenever he was on the screen and you would hear that, "Time out," you knew he was gonna do something that's gonna piss someone off. Gumball is one of the greatest rage baiters of all time. He really spent an entire episode to rage bait one man, and he really went to any length to do so. Gumball will always defend his rage bait no matter what it is, like, dog.
That I was wrong?
Is that even a question?
Oh, thanks, man. I almost doubted myself there.
What are you talking about? The hell are you talking about, bro?
And whenever he does successfully get his rage bait off, he's gonna be looking at you just like this. Like, bro, I would be so pissed if I was ever near Gumball, bro. We got rage baiters in real life like Dylan Brooks. The way he be terrorizing the NBA, I didn't even know it was impossible to rage bait the way that he does. No matter how calm the player is, Dylan Brooks will find a way to get him out of character. It is legitimately an art form to him. Like, we got this right here where he walked in front of Anthony Edwards mid-interview. This look right here made me know exactly what YNW Melly was talking about. Ant was ready to catch a body. This nigga forgot he was getting interviewed. He was that pissed off. If you just look up Dylan Brooks and any other NBA player's name, I promise you there is a clip of him pissing them off. Trae Young rage baited the entire state of New York every time he entered Madison Square Garden, bowing towards the crowd, playing dice on the logo. Like, there's this clip in the 2021 playoffs where he successfully instigates an entire brawl between the two teams and he walks off without a single care in the world. Like, this clip is the purest personification of instigating. I don't even know what to tell you. And the rage bait from him was so strong, even though it's been more than 5 years, New York City still has hate for the nigga right now.
Fuck Trae.
Yeah, we outside, nigga.
And you wanna know what makes this even funnier, bruh? Trae Young literally has a losing record against the city. He just made sure the 7 times that he won were the most heart-wrenching losses for Knicks fans. Speaking of instigating, instigation is another word for rage bait, but it has a slightly different definition. I would say instigation is more so between other people and not involving yourself. And someone like Mark Phillips is elite at it. This man got the instigation badge on Hall of Fame. He can rage bait animals. All power comes with a cost. As good as he is at making other people mad, he gets mad just as easily. Like, this man, real life, got trolled by Dylan being a fake Tom Holland, and he was getting so mad, you could tell in his eyes he genuinely thought he was talking to Tom.
Matter of fact, I'm carrying Marvel. It depends on who you ask. I think I'm carrying Marvel.
Bitch, me,
I'm carrying Marvel.
This ain't even the only time Leland will really get this nigga started too.
Appreciate that. Yes, I'm not even joking.
What you mean? Appreciate that. I'm the one that was heard. Got him.
And the entire group as a whole is one dono away from an altercation. But all in all, truly one of the greatest instigators of all time, but he's not the best one in real life. 6ix9ine is one of the greatest rage baiters on earth. If you weren't there during his generational run, I honestly don't even know what to tell you. 6ix9ine would go out his way to antagonize any street rapper that was in the game. If you were a rapper that repped the hood, he was calling you pussy. If he felt the slightest cap in your rap, he was calling you stupid. It ain't matter who you were in the industry, 6ix9ine just wanted problems always. God forbid he finds out anything personal happening in your life. 6ix9ine was so good at rage bait, it made him break multiple records in his return in 2020. Breaking the Instagram live record and being on there saying shit like this.
If you don't got this watch right here, you a little boy to me. I'll kiss you on your forehead. You a little boy.
And the song he dropped, you could just tell, was made to piss people off. You know his instigation badge was hitting Hall of Fame ranks when the biggest op he had at this time was Prime King Von fresh out of Chicago. The same nigga that was getting videos like this.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Von.
If you are willing to rage bait a nigga like that and succeed, you are a top ballot Hall of Famer in my eyes. I'm so sorry. I went through damn near this whole video and I didn't even talk about anime. Rage baiting in anime is hilarious because they always take it way too far. Anime be dragging rage bait towards life or death scenarios and they treat it like it's completely normal. I cannot begin to name the amount of anime villains that will rage bait the protagonist into a new realm of power. Mob Psycho's entire concept is literally, don't let that nigga get rage baited. Perfect Cell and Tagoro were out here rage baiting the protagonist by killing their homeboys just so they could get a better fade. Dog, you flippin' twit. Especially in Tagoro's case, bro. You're doing this as a grown man. Like, bro, you're 36! Frieza's a culprit of this too. He'd be killing niggas' dads for a power-up talking about some
Niggas be wildin'.
Rage bait in anime is a legitimate method to catch serial killers. L was up there on TV calling Kira everything but a child of God.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga.
And Light Yagami's like, oh, you fucking with me, nigga? Instantly wrote his name down and started cackling in victory. Only for L to be like,
Oh, got his ass.
and for him falling for rage bait one time, L was able to find out his location, when he started, and his connection to the police. All off of one move. He is the greatest rage baiter of all time. I'm sorry. Rage bait in anime is also used to literally save the planet. Lulu spent the entire series instigating the entire planet to hate him just to accomplish world peace. Nigga unified the entire planet off of rage bait. He was on his deathbed talking about some, guys, I did it. I think it's time for me to fall off. There is a lot more anime characters that are some of the greatest rage baiters of all time, like Mahito, who I talked about in my last video. And sometimes rage bait gets so serious it causes someone's death. Ace from One Piece is a big example. My dog Luffy, real life, spent an entire arc just to save this nigga. He went through the One Piece version of Alcatraz, fighting not only the most dangerous criminals, but one of the most cracked abilities in all of One Piece, just to save him. And after going through all of that, he finds out that Ace already wasn't there anymore. So after already going through some of the strongest criminals in the world, he goes to Marineford to fight the strongest niggas in the verse just to save his brother. This is like if I told you, you gotta run basketball 1v1s in order to save your sickly grandma, and your opponent is the 2017
Golden State Warriors.
Oh, hell no.
And Luffy ran through this entire gauntlet again to save his bum ass. When they're finally away from danger, literally 2 steps away from safety, I would have been walking on sunshine all the way to that boat. But nah, this is when Akainu comes in and he says,
Your J's fake.
what the f you say about my J's, nigga? And this man, real life, over an 8th grader insult, walks back to Akainu to press him again. You try to box a top 2 nigga on that island over middle school tier rage bait. And you know anime, man, like clockwork, that attack causes a big explosion but does no damage. And Akainu, instead of going for Ace, decides to go for the tired Luffy. And this is where Ace has to throw away his life for his brother who just risked it to save him. Nigga, what the fuck? This has got to be the stupidest written death I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Ace is hot-headed, but he's not this stupid. And in the manga, it's even worse. I said the fake J's as a joke. In the manga, he calls Whitebeard a loser. Bro, you died over the word loser. What the f does that make you? Like, this makes me feel so bad for Luffy, bro. I cannot believe you risked your life to save somebody this stupid. And this ain't the only time that rage bait has led to somebody dying. Regular show carries, I think, the best rage baiters of all time.
We only have till 3 to stop the audit. Does anyone know someone who can help us?
Mordecai and Rigby are so insufferable, I can't even get mad at Benson for all of his crash outs. But the thing about their rage bait, they will push it to such a logical extreme, it will literally cause their death. Especially when it comes to Rigby. Rigby is so good at rage bait, he deserves a Medal of Honor. And he accomplished so much with it that he pushed niggas to kill him twice. For example, there was one episode where Mordecai was too scared to put the moves on Margaret. So Rigby decides to steal his girl and troll him throughout the entire episode.
Yeah, Margaret.
And it reaches a boiling point where Mordecai and Rigby fight in space, and Mordecai, getting so mad, pushes him off the microwave and kills him. And this ain't even the only time. Rigby was trolling Skip so bad when they were having arm wrestling battles.
Yeah, I will.
What was that? I couldn't understand you. I don't speak second place.
When Skips finally realized the joke, he immediately puts this nigga 6 feet under. You can literally click any random episode or regular show, you are seeing a character commit some of the greatest rage bait of all time. Rigby, in my opinion, is the GOAT when it comes to rage bait, other than Patrick.
ID in this wallet. And if that's the case, this must be your wallet.
That makes sense to me.
Then take it.
It's not my wallet.
Wake up, filthy.
Hey, it's like you got come in peace.